Welcome back. This week we are continuing with the porch renovations. So if you remember last week and the previous week we were giving it a lick of paint, and then last week we went shopping for some beautiful stone tiles to put down in the porch. Well, this week Adam is working on electrics and replacing this UPVC door frame, which if you remember a few weeks ago we started taking off and realised there was an original door frame beneath it, an original solid wood door frame, which was horrible and rotten. So that needs sorting. Adam, I've changed my mind. I think we should keep the UPVC.
Well, too late now.
Well, that's the end of that. So,
you can see what we're dealing with.
So you can see here, you can see the original wood door frame, and you can see that when they put the electrics in, they basically just channeled out, gouged out some of the door frame to feed the cables through down to the switches. I don't know if this is the right way to do it or not. It looks a bit of a mess, doesn't it? How it's been done. I'm not an electrician though, so I don't know. So in the meantime, I'm going to remove these skirting boards because Adam's idea, instead of replacing them with skirting boards, is to have the tiles come up slightly, given that this area will probably get a little bit damp when we're coming back from muddy walks with bench and things like that. So it'll all be nice and moppable and wipeable.
Tell me, have you ever danced in the rain? And I could try to just follow the sweat, but I've never found this anywhere.
How bad is it?
It's dry.
At least it's dry, that's the main thing. Is it all rotten though?
Well, we'll find out when we take the side bit off.
This old original door frame is as old as the cottage and is rotten in some areas, mainly around the bottom. But to replace the whole thing is quite a major job, as it would involve removing the entire door. And to be honest, the remaining door frame is still solid. So rather than replacing it, we're going to remove the rotten section and then splice a piece of new wood into the old, so that we have something to attach the new case into.
So what are the plans, Ian?
The plan is, because Adam's got treated wood, what we're going to do is we're going to cut this off at whatever height we can determine's not rotten, and we'll butt it back in here and replace that for good wood and do the same over this side. So cut it like that as a side view, so we can nail straight through here onto that. Yeah. And that will give it the strength built into it with that cut put into it.
Ah, okay.
So it'll come across here like that and down and across.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll rebate this side it as well. So it'll come down and across and cut that out, so it'll butt straight in there.
Sounds like a good plan. What have you found?
Hand forged nails.
Hand forged nails, no way.
So that's it there. That would be made by a blacksmith and probably local.
Oh wow.
That would have been made in Jeanette's house, the old smithy.
Probably.
Ah.
Yeah. So they're as old as the house is. So they'll be
200 years old.
200 years old.
Wow. So Jeanette is one of our neighbours who lives in the cottage just up the road. She lives in the old smiddy, which is a blacksmith's. Sadie, and that doesn't look too bad inside.
That is absolutely perfect. For a 200-year-old piece of wood, that
Yeah.
is really good. And that'll be Douglas fir.
It'll be what?
Douglas fir.
Douglas fir.
That's what that's made out of, because you can smell it, you can smell the pitch.
Yeah. Wow.
It's Douglas fir.
Look at the nails though. Is there anything we can do with these nails? Should we keep them?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're original to the cottage.
Yeah. Shine them up a little bit, and I don't know what we can do with them.
No.
What?
You leave the original patina on them. Shine them up.
That's me told.
I'll make a resin table and we'll put them into it.
Yeah. That'll be good, yeah. Definitely use them.
Loving you makes the stars shine brighter. Yeah. One step closer to the heaven. Yeah. We'll warriors, we'll rule our own domain. Yeah, yeah. Keep our heads up high, pushing on like a chugging train. Loving you makes the world spin fast.
So what we've done is we've put a damp proofing on the bottom of it. So if any moisture comes up, it's not going to get back into the wood.
Ah, good thinking.
So
Is it going to fit? Is it? Of course it is.
tight?
Why did I ever doubt you, Ian? Oh, nice one.
So,
Cheers.
What we're going to do is put a couple of screws through there, and we'll toenail it in here with a couple of screws going at an angle, so it'll connect onto the original piece of the wood.
Ah,
And that'll make the whole lot of it secure.
yeah. Brilliant. Good stuff.
And then we'll just put the facings back over the top of it, wooden facings, and that's it, ready to get painted, varnished, stained, whatever.
Is that just earth down there?
Yeah.
Oh God. It's just soil. They really didn't like putting proper foundations down when they built these cottages, did they?
There's nothing level, and there's nothing we can nail onto for the new facers
Yeah.
that's going onto there. So we can touch here, that knot, and a wee knot there, but apart from that there's nothing else we can nail onto. So what I'm going to do is, if we can notch sections out, and we'll replace them so it's level all the way through, and that will give us 4 or 5 points that we can nail onto.
Yeah. It's a bit of a mess, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm guessing just removing that whole thing isn't an option.
No, you've got to take the whole door away then,
Oh God.
everything.
Well, we don't have the money for that, do we?
And you're not getting rid of the door.
Yet.
I think we'll just put some noggins in there. and get them, because I've got 100mm screws that will go right through.
Alright.
I will just pack it out, and because the fascia plates are going to cover everything anyway.
Yeah.
You'll never see back underneath it again.
If you open your eyes and see the replicas, pose lights out in the neighborhood. You are in all your friends. They're calling you, but you're still running from the fate you thought defined your life until you opened your eyes. Till you opened your eyes. Couple years, couple felonies. No one's gonna hire you now. You're making moves just to make money, so mama had to kick him out.
Right, so what we're going to do is, I'll measure incrementally down there. We've got a section of this wood, 60mm, put it in there. We'll router a notch out of that so that it's flat and flush, and we'll put a series of them down there, so when the fascia board goes back onto it, it'll go level. And that'll give us something to work on. So this will get notched out, level, in series coming down here, and then we'll screw that back into here and it'll make everything flush.
Ah, okay.
I know I cannot see through. I got my head on straight so you can pass the blues. Days go biscuits in a little tooth. I got this throbbing headache and I bear the truth.
So we've cut this, we've notched out the original frame, that'll fit in there like that.
Oh, perfect.
And we've got a flat edge up here. I'll do a series of them coming down here, and then that'll give us something to nail straight onto with our faces.
Off the edge. And all I'll ever be is running next to me, spotting on my screen, sunburn down on me.
So what we're going to do is we're going to countersink this. For to take a screw, and it won't split the wood. So what I've done is we've rebaited them so that the screw will go into the wood and it'll not affect anything.
So the screw head sits nice and flush.
Inside,
Yeah.
yes. And then what we're going to do as well is we're going to toenail it, which means we'll drill at an angle like that, so when it comes out the other side, 100mm screw, it'll go straight into there and it'll tighten everything up.
Right.
But I think it's just a thought that wasn't meant to be told. I grew out of my lens and I could fit my soul. Oh, I was 29, I'm turned on. You got everything you want, but you still chase it all and all. Seen the star for nothing.
I'm glad somebody knows what they're doing.
Who's that?
I was just about to say that. Who would that be? Or at least we hope.
It's cold. And all I'll ever be is riding next to me, exploding on my screen, sun revving down on me.
Right, Adam, what is the plan for today?
Finished door.
I can see you've already started putting the wood on the inside of the door frame.
Yeah. So that's going to go on there. Then we're going to have a piece of wood going round, finish it all off, sort out this.
So we've got a fascia to stick to the front,
Yeah.
but for the time being, we're putting this wood on the...
That's
on
the inside bit, and then there's another bit which goes on the outside. And when that's all done, then start the floor.
Brilliant. It'll be great to see the knackered old door frame covered up and look nice again, won't it? So Ian's got the architrave to put on there. The problem we've got is because the edge of it butts up to the stone wall, we're having to basically
Scribe it.
yeah, scribe it so that it follows the wibbly wobbliness of the stone wall. Obviously it's not going to sit perfectly flush, so it's just a case of... It's a lot of trial and error, isn't it, Ian?
Yes. There is ways that you can do this. You can put a scribe down it,
Yeah.
but because the stonework is at different angles, you don't get a true line off it. So the stonework could come out like that, and you cut it and it will end up like that, and you don't want that. You want to try and get as close to it as you possibly can. So the way I do it is by eye.
By eye. Just eyeball it. Sometimes that's the best way, isn't it?
As you can see, it's starting to fit, but it just needs to be tweaked a wee bit.
Yeah, we're getting there, slowly but surely. So you can see on the other side of the door frame, yesterday Ian put these little blocks in, screwed them into the old door frame. That was fallen a bit so that we've actually got something to attach the architrave to. That looks so much better. Doesn't it?
Fantastic job.
If you do say so yourself.
Well, it only took 20 minutes.
Well, in editing I can get that down to 2 minutes, how about that? No, that looks really good. It looks much better than it did. Can't wait to get a coat of paint on, or a couple of coats of paint on this now. Yeah, brilliant. You've done really well, especially the scribing around the edges of the stone there. So we need to do a bit more patching up around the edges here and around the edges of the ceiling, and then obviously give that a lick of paint. Still haven't decided what we're going to do with this yet. So as I said before, this is the mains power cable that goes into the cottage. I did have a horrible white piece of plastic conduit covering it, which we removed when we had the wall sandblasted. What are your thoughts? You were about just painting it to try and get it to blend in, weren't you?
Just paint it. To
Yeah.
make it blend in. There's nothing else you can do with it.
Yeah. What do you say, Ian? Just paint it?
Absolutely.
There really isn't a lot we can do with that at all, is there? But yeah, we're getting there, slowly but surely. Nice one. Cheers.
She's done all the work, not me.
We better take a look at laying these tile flooring down there now.
Well, yeah, you've done. What have you been doing all day?
Yeah.
Up there.
I've been editing this week's video. That's all anyone ever hears. I've got a video to edit. Right, okay, I suppose I better help you with this then, eh?
You don't have to.
More of a hindrance than a help, is that
Get
what
out the way! Get out!
Cheeky buggers, aren't they? Right, well, I'll go and stick the kettle on then, if that's all I'm good for these days. Stop laughing.
Get your penny on.
Get Penny on.
Get my pinny on, have you heard him?
Babe, we call you Mrs. Doyle.
I know when I'm not wanted. My work will resume once the painter needs touching up.
doing some work.
Oh my god. That's the first this week.
Like I said though, I know my limited DIY ability, so
What, you qualified to you use a vacuum cleaner?
I'll hoover and make cups of tea. But once you've finished, I can resume painting then. That's where I excel.
Are we holding you back?
Yeah. Hurry up.
Benji, tell him.
Come on, that's not getting the ring on the back. See, I have a tendency to put them this way
Yeah.
because it makes a room look longer.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they'd go.
Well, put one full one there,
Uh-huh.
and I'll see where that ends up.
So what we're doing, guys, is we're loosely laying down the tiles so we can work out roughly where they're going to go before we stick them. Yeah, so a kind of staggered effect I was thinking of. That's how they had it on display in the showroom, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
Do you think that'll look good?
I'm not the customer. I just fit them.
Neither am I.
That sounds like a no then. Don't you like it, the staggered effect?
Well, what other way were you thinking of?
That is what I was thinking, but when you started laying them down a second ago, you had them kind of side by side, if you know what I mean, rather than staggered.
What way would you do, Ian? What would you think?
I mean, that looks... yeah.
If you were laying a patio, like stone patio, you would have it like that, wouldn't you?
Mm.
Which is kind of like when you lay the patio in the lap.
I take it that way.
Mm.
Right.
I think this way might look nicer.
This way.
I think because it's going to make the room look longer, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But we can try it.
Try.
And choose the right tile for the right area as well, because some are totally different than others, aren't they?
Yeah. Can't decide. What do you think? Horizontal or vertical?
Whatever we take off of there can go into here.
This one.
Yeah. And then it'll be the same again with that one. So that's going to be 1, 2.
You want as less as cuts as possible.
Yeah. And if that's going to be,
So this will come down to about here.
I'm guessing we're going with this layout then, seeing as though they are already figuring out how they're going to do it.
I think this layout would make the room a wee bit bigger looking.
You think it'll make the room look bigger?
Yeah.
That will come to there.
Because you'll see more tile.
So we've described the line which we need to get to cut the tile so it fits up nicely against the lumpy bumpy wall.
That's a genius idea.
Isn't it?
It is.
spacer in there, spacer in there. Make sure it's tight. Two of them up at level.
Is that the layout decided and planned?
Yeah, just about.
So what's next? Get them stuck down?
No, we're gonna measure and cut those, cut that, cut that, cut that, cut round the door. Then we can start looking at cutting, putting down. And then you've got all the skirting to do as well.
So what is best? Do you think number them, almost like a paint by number? Because if we start lifting them up now, we're going to forget which ones go where.
Yeah.
So write a number on the back of each one, and then put them back together like some kind of jigsaw. How was that?
Look at the state of me.
Benji's been supervising as usual, isn't that right?
Crazy.
I think we're just about done with regards to planning the layout of the tiles. You know exactly where each tile will go. There's one missing down there. Well, not missing, we just had to lift that up temporarily so we actually have a space on the floor where we can stand, because we don't want the tiles to break under our own weight, given that they're not stuck down yet. So we've numbered them all. All we need to do now is lift them back up, apply the adhesive and get them stuck down. But it's late, we need food, so that is a task for another night. See you soon. Benji, are you supervising? Are you watching? Are you watching to make sure he does it properly? Quality control. Right, okay, let's get these tiles laid down, Adam, finally. What's your plan? I see it's a little bit like paint by number, I suppose, isn't it? You've numbered the tiles, and you've numbered and drawn lines on the floor where the tiles are going to go. So we're happy with that layout, yeah?
It's the layout you're having.
Too late if we're not happy with the layout. Have you been in the shed?
Boiler house.
The boiler house?
Yeah.
Have you seen how flooded it is?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
So I've already been on the roof.
Oh, you've been up there? What, today?
As soon as I got home.
In the dark?
Yeah. Head torch on.
Oh, okay. Did you have a harness this time? Because
yes.
you know they'll all tell you should have had a harness. The viewers will keep a check on you, make sure you're not going to have an accident. So, yeah, so you're on the roof.
The roof, there was no obvious holes or anything like that on the end gable, because it's still got the old render and everything on. It is cracked as hell. And I think the rain's getting in the cracks, going down behind the render, and then going underneath the felt on the flat roof, because there was a section of the flat roof which was all squelchy. So I've got the special sealant stuff which you can put on, which instant water seals, which you can put on wet surfaces. So I've done loads of obvious cracks just to whack it on as a temporary try and fix it thing. Hello? Are you helping? Yeah. And then where there was a load of water stuck underneath the felt, I've made a very small incision on the lower end of the slope. Oh dear. And drained loads of water out from underneath the felt, because that's what was making the drips, because there was all that water stuck.
Underneath the felt?
Yeah. Like
How on earth has it got under there?
I think it's gone down the cracks in the wall, and then found where the felt is, and then sort of gone underneath.
Right, the cracks in the old
render.
Paint and render.
Yeah, because it's all cracking, because it's all falling apart.
Ah, okay.
Hello.
Yeah, if you remember when we sandblasted the cottage to remove the old paint and the cement render, we did the sides and the front, but we haven't done the back yet. We did one wall on the back, which me and Adam tackled ourselves, if you remember, with a needle gun, which took forever. But the rest of the back of the cottage, we haven't done it yet because we're repointing it ourselves. We knew that we wouldn't have time to get the whole cottage repointed, including the back, before the winter. So we sandblasted and removed from the worst affected areas, which were the front and the sides. The back didn't look too bad, but clearly now what you're saying is water's getting in the paint and the render that's left on there because cracks have developed.
Yeah.
And that's how water's getting down behind the paint.
That's what I believe, yeah.
And under the felt on the roof. Right, okay.
But either way, we're going to need to get a roofer out, because we need to get a roofer out to try and sort this out behind us, and get him to look at that as well.
Okay. You've contacted some roofers, haven't you?
Yeah, but no response.
You've had no response. What is wrong with these roofers? Do they have so much business? They are so busy.
So I've posted a thing out, so I'll just try other people.
Seriously, trying to get a roofer? Is it?
Well, we need it fixed because we've got indoor water features everywhere.
Yeah. Do you think it's the location? They just don't want to come out this far?
Well, no, they said they'll do this area. So
They must all just be so busy at this time of the year.
don't know.
Well, if you know of any roofers, or if you're our roofer, give us a shout. if you repair roofs in this area, that is.
We need it done like now.
Right, let's make a start on this.
So you may wonder why I'm doing on the back of the tile and the floor. This is called buttering the tile, which is basically to put some moisture into the tile before you put it onto the floor, so you get better adhesion, so it sticks better.
So good to finally see this horrible painted concrete floor be covered up with something nice, isn't it? So I know a few people have said to us, all the terracotta tiles that we pointed out in the tile showroom the other day, they are gorgeous and they would suit. They are gorgeous. Adam and I both really liked them, but we just didn't think that they would suit the style of the cottage, given that this is an old rumble-tumbled, rickety old stone cottage. The detail patterned terracotta tiles we've seen in the showroom, they would be fine if we lived in a grand old Victorian house, which we don't. So we figured they were a little bit too posh for the cottage, hence why we've gone for these old antique style farmhouse stone tiles instead. So it's not that we didn't like the terracotta ones, we did. We just didn't think they would suit the cottage, that's all. They were too grand, isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. I'm knackered.
I know you are. It's like everything always takes far longer than you think it's going to.
Benjamin, it's all your fault.
It isn't your fault, Benji, is it? You were supervising making sure he does it right.
Supervising asleep in the other room on his chair. Right, I'm going to go and get myself.
Yeah, go and get tidied up.
Look like
Look
I've
at
been
the
through an
state.
assault course. Jesus.
Anyway, ta-da! What do you think? That's not bad, is it? So we've still got the spaces in. We need to leave it a full day to dry before we can walk on it. And we still need to do the little tiled skirting boards around the edges of the walls there. Then we can grout it. So we've got a mid-grey grout. So it looks quite liney at the moment, but once it's grouted, it'll really make the lightly tumbled edges stand out, so they won't look as crisp and sharp edges as what they currently do. And Adam's scribing around that bizarre stone that sticks out at the bottom of the wall there. I had no idea how he was going to cut the tile around that, but he managed it somehow. Anyway, there's nothing else we can do now. I'll just need to leave it a full day to dry and we can finish it off tomorrow.
I know I cannot see it through. I got my head on straight so you can pass the blues. Disco biscuits in my little tooth. I got this throbbing headache in the bed.
So, as normal, I'm making the right mess. So these are going to be the tile skirting boards upstands, which are going to have all the way around. So I've just put some muck on the back of them, gently stuck them on. Haven't pushed them on hard because the tile topper is going to slide over the top, and then I'll push it all in hard, and then all the grouting will go through and stick through this onto the wall at the same time.
Ever be is riding next to me, spotting on my screen, sunburn down on me. And I hope that you watch this, I hope that you will, I hope you feel better.
Looks good.
I know.
Well done.
Yeah.
All we need to do now is get the grout in.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Look around and tell me what you see. Is it a brand new man or is it same old me? I keep marching forward with a small belief that if I'm still persistent, then I'll soon break free. Lost my thought, I think it wasn't bold. I think it's just a thought that wasn't meant to be told. I grew out of my lens and I could fit my soul. Oh, I was 29, now I'm turning old. And I'll ever be is riding next to me, exploding on my skin someday.
There. That's quite nice. It's a antique duplex oil lamp I managed to pick up today. So I think this one could date back to Victorian or Edwardian times, but it's in really nice condition. It's got a double wick, handy for when we get a power cut. I hope Johnny likes it. There you go. What do you think to this?
Oh my god!
Proper vintage oil lamp.
Where on earth did you get that from?
Well, just find these random places.
How cool is that?
I thought that'll be handy for when we get a power cut, because we are going to get another power cut.
Yeah,
And you like scrabbling around trying to find candles and...
yeah. Well, you've got plenty of candles, but how cool is that? Does it actually work?
Yeah, I'm just going to get some oil for it.
That's
But it's a
nice.
duplex, it's got like a double wick on it.
Yeah.
So it's either Victorian or Edwardian. So it could be about 100 years old.
God.
Don't drop it.
Walking through the cottage in a power cut, like some Victorian ghost, holding your lantern.
What do you think, G?
That is cool.
I just thought it would suit the place.
That is very good. Why is it going in here?
It could live in here so we know where it is.
Yeah. That is good. Even more good though. Flooring's come up nice with the grout and everything.
It has.
Looks stunning, doesn't
I
it?
did a good job, didn't I?
I've wiped it about 5 times today trying to get the residue of the grout off. we'll get there eventually, but it does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With the grout in the wibbly wobbly tumbled edges, it gives it that old antique look, doesn't it? This is. I honestly thought we would have had this porch finished this week, but yet again, things take far longer than you first think they're going to.
It's called work gets in the way.
I know. No, just like little issues and problems and things like that. But main thing is we've got the floor down. I managed to give the everything a second coat, a second top coat. We've got the masking tape off the windows, so that's good.
Yeah.
So I think all that's left to do now is finish off this door frame and patch up these
All the
little bits
holes.
on the ceiling, the holes and things like that.
Well, I've got filler and I've got all the mortar stuff.
Yeah, there's some bits of mortar here to finish patching up. So I think on that note, given that it's been an extremely busy week, we'll wrap it up. If it's all right with you, because I'm knackered.
You're going to say goodbye, Ben?
I deserve a pint.
You're going to say goodbye?
You deserve a pint. All the tiling and stuff you've done.
Is it all about the treats? Is that what's going on? Hey.
So as per usual, guys, thank you very much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this video. It's been tough. For such a small area, it has been a lot of hard work, hasn't it?
It has.
I'll be glad when it's done. If you have enjoyed it, please remember to give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that hype button. Have a fantastic week, and the 3 of us will see you next week. Hopefully, the porch will be finished by then.
It will be finished by then.
So we can move on to the next project.
No, I'm having a week off.
Yeah, could do with a week off. Anyway, bye for now.
See ya.
You gonna say bye? You gonna say bye?